What's up, guys? Today we're playing 9 holes with just my signature disc. Let's see how it goes. So this is an idea that spawned from the Unfinished Business podcast, which I am a member of, and our Discord. So we're starting to do weekly challenges. This week we wanted to just do a 9-hole putt around from the shorts. We decided we could use a throwing putter and our putting putter, but what kind of man am I if I have a putter that has my name on it and I don't just only use this disc? So we're playing 9 holes. I'll actually probably play all 12, but only track the 9, so that'll be fun. But just with the Nexus, NSH Custom Disc Nexus, this is the spring edition. There's also the original kind of black Miami Vice edition, and yeah, this is a great start already to how I'm throwing this. So let's go to hole 1. Hole 1 is about 295, just straight ahead. Need a little bit of left to right on the shot to avoid this big bush on the right. Got a pretty significant left to right wind as well, so while that's up, I'm just going to try to put this on some ante. First throw in a couple weeks. See how this goes. Better than I ever could have imagined. That tree cucked me, but you know, I got a putt. Little weather check nobody asked for. Heat index is currently 103. It's almost September. College football just started. Shout out to the alma mater, Murray State, getting absolutely just destroyed by Mizzou last night. Incredible. I never really putt with this thing, so maybe it just goes in. Hole 2 shapes for a forehand through this gap. I was going to throw a turnover, but I just watched this video from some guy with a really clickbaity title about how you should throw forehands with putters all the time. So we're going to try it. We're going to review that method. If I end up in a bush, we're unsubscribing from that guy. Yeah. Unsubscribe. All right, everybody go comment on Completely Corey's video about forehanding putters that was entirely his fault. Not my wrist roll at all, and we're all unsubscribing from his channel. But it's probably going to be a bogey anyway. If I make this putt, we're all resubscribing because we saved par with the Completely Corey method. I love that front left cage with that thing. It's a little floatier. I need to put some more spin on it, but we're +1. Hole 3 is a very hard hole to film. I just need to throw a hyzer out this gap, get that spider web off me, and if it goes in, I'll freak out, so you'll know. That's pretty perfect. Not an ace, but should be back to even at least. Pushed a little deep. We got a little tricky look. We've got a par 4 coming up, so I'm super excited to, one of the reasons I always say I love the Nexus so much is I can just throw it so hard for a putter. Not on a forehand, I guess, because my forehand's bad. But yeah, excited to show you guys the torque resistance that this thing has. Hole 4, as mentioned, par 4, we just need to get out this gap, and it doesn't really matter where it finishes because we're not getting far enough to the basket. You've probably been thinking this is a super neutral flyer. No way you can throw this as hard as you can and it just goes straight and not really flip and burn over. Check this out. Didn't even turn over at all, just held hyzer. Threw that so hard. If you're liking how the Nexus is flying, please head over to NSH Custom Discs, check one out. It does support me directly and I greatly appreciate it. All of their other non-signature discs as well, Ursa 10 will get you 10% off and also directly supports me. Really appreciate it. I just need to throw that shot a little shorter again. Don't worry, I just marked it. I didn't throw anything else. I'm not a cheater. I even turned that over and it just like flexes back and kicks under the basket. So good. Just for posterity, this kick was insane. I'm 1 foot from the basket. Just realized I'm playing with 1 disc and I'm still carrying my full bag. So who's really the idiot? I think it's me. Thoughts and prayers for the video. The phone has already overheated once. Wide open par 4 here. Just need to stay left of this Mando tree. I'm gonna go with the Nexus on a little bit of hyzer and throw it really hard. I mean, that's genuinely about as hard as I can throw it. That is a terrible spot. Terrible. So you can see the basket, scenic right side of your screen. We needed to stay to the left of this Mando tree, and I bet you didn't think you were going to see a forehand 3D printed putter roller today, but that's what we've got in store. Oh, it's going the wrong way. If that held cut, that was incredible. We've got just a very dumb up and down for par. While we get up and down here for this very dumb par, I've got a question for you guys to ponder. So out here when I'm filming and it's very hot, such as today, like I said, 103, I should have tried to throw that in more, 103 heat index, I try to cover my phone from the sun with a towel while I'm filming. Less while I'm filming, more like between shots while I'm just walking from one to another, to keep it out of the sun, because obviously down here in the southeast, the UV index, the sun, super strong, super high. But do you think the lack of airflow that the towel is preventing to get to the phone is doing more than the sun directly on the phone would heat it up? I'm not a thermodynamicist, but let me know in the comments below what you think. What are your thoughts and opinions? The next 4 holes do not count for the actual challenge. It's a 9-hole challenge, but I'm out here. They're fun holes to throw a Nexus on, so I'm gonna play them. This is gonna be a big turnover with this guy. Hold it. God, I love that disc. It's a little short, but that flight is insane. We got about a 30-footer. Need to really spin this thing. I gotta remember, spinning is the key. Get it there. It was the line. I just let it go low. We got the wall hole 200 feet straight ahead. Don't hit the power line, don't hit the wall. Shout out to Mark Wahlberg for donating funds for the wall. If you're actually the guy that put this up, this is sick. Thank you, local guy. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, fellers, can't lie, I held on to this one. But you know who else was holding on to shots? Isaac Robinson and Idlewild. He won the world championships the next week, back to back. So take that, haters. Drop. Take that, haters. Bus just came by and dropped off some rambunctious kids, and I'm just gonna tell you guys something, be open and honest. Nothing in the world scares me more than children. I'll tell you guys that. Basket better be scared of that frisbee. We're back to holes that count for the challenge, and this one for the culture. This one needs to go in, man. This one needs to go in. I've never been so confident in my life that a disc was going to at least hit metal. That was gross. Hole 7's another tricky one. Low ceiling turnover. This would be a pretty incredible 2, I'm not gonna lie, if we got it. Keep turning, keep turning. We have a putt if we're not inside the bush. That's what I love about the Nexus. I mean, the angle you release it on is the angle it's gonna fly on. For these new ones, 95% of the flight, they have a little more finish, and the old one's 100%. This one's for Corey's video. We may resubscribe. Corey, I'm so bad. Short little flat shot with finishing on a touch of hyzer. Again, draws up perfectly for the Nexus here on hole 8. Let that go flat. It flew flat. That's a me problem. If you haven't seen a Nexus, 1, hi, welcome to the channel. Subscribe while you're here. But 2, I think the best description is like a Berg meets a glitch. It feels similar to a glitch, just obviously 3D printed, but you cannot throw this thing too hard. It's so torque resistant and really just falls flat instead of finishing a majority of the time. Let's try to get another good putt here. It did not come out of my hand with the pop. That's another debate you can have in the Unfinished Business Discord, is if putters pop off your fingers. Get Corey fired up about that one. But again, this was brought up on Unfinished Business, running a challenge in our Discord. Links below if you're interested in that. You should definitely take at least a listen. Also, if you're interested, nshcustomdisc.com. Check out one of these guys. Link in bio below to all my affiliate links, discount codes, etc. Thanks a ton for watching. We've got the hardest hole on the 9 coming up here. I think I just blast a hyzer at it and see what happens. Shortest tee pad known to man also. Don't overheat it on that shot, but I think you got the gist. Hyzer was just a little inside. It was the right shape, but caught a tree and kicked down here. Decent round, threw well, did not putt well. This is not the disc I putt with, but you know, I had to. It's got my name on it. Thank you guys for watching, and if I throw this in, 8 billion of you have to subscribe right now. I don't even know 8 billion people, man. I don't even care. Don't actually unsub to Completely Corey, by the way. My forehands is bad. It's not his fault.